Building the hard drive. Greetings and welcome to Die Drunk Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles, episode 5. I'm your host, Marty, joined by DM Mark for this campaign, which was originally going to be a solo D&D game, which turned into a solo DM and player game. These stories are parallel to, and with potential crossover with, the stories and characters from the Grimstone Chronicles, which we are also running. How's it going, Mark?
Oh, not bad. I'm doing a lot better than I look. I could see my hair is just freaking awesome right now.
Let's not talk about hair. Like, I've got this stuff that normally I see the barber, and it's grown like several inches in the 3 months or 4 months since I've seen my barber, and my beard has just gone crazy. So, yeah.
My hair, listen, my hair is at the point where I can comb it. Like I just wet my hands and run my hair, like get it wet enough. I can comb it and it looks good. The problem is, I have no AC in my car, so I drive home from work with wet hair, with the windows down. So by the time I get home, it's just fucking chaos.
Yeah. Socially distanced fun. All right. Yeah, we had a game last night. I don't know if you caught the fight with the Beholder in Grimstone, Mark, or
I caught it. Yes, actually, it's gonna. This might even sound creepy. I fell asleep to the sound of you guys playing game last night.
That's funny. You know, we do play like 7 or 8 hours in a row. So, and Ahmed falls asleep at the table. Zing.
You hear that, Ahmed? Watch this and watch this.
I went to a con a while back, and somebody recognized us from the show, which was really nice. But they're like, the way they described our show was, "Hey, you're the guys that's with your players that sleep on channel." I'm like, oh fuck sakes. That's what all this work, and that's what we're known for. Oh, damn it.
I prefer to think of our channel as the game with guys that work for a living.
Yeah, this is definitely our hobby and not our jobs.
Yeah, definitely.
There would be many different things if this was our job and not our hobby, which we're happy to share with you guys.
I would have combed my hair.
We might not be playing the version of the game we enjoy playing. We might be playing the version of the game that is popular.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Funny.
Anyway.
Yeah, it did stick with me, man. It was like, so every time Ahmed like drifts off, like he's got 2 kids and a third one on the way, and it's like it's understandable. And at 3 o'clock in the morning is much different energy level for me. 3 hours time zone difference. At midnight, I'm like, I'm still ready to go, guys, and everyone's like passing out.
I know for him, like with his kids the age they are, like they're up. If he's lucky, like 8 in the morning, they're probably closer to 7, and it's nonstop till probably around game.
Yeah. So yeah. But it was funny. It's a funny story. I laughed about it with that person, and we had a conversation about players, and it was all fine. But yeah, that story does stick with me. And why don't we do a recap of what happened last game on this campaign? So last game was called In Good Spirits. The party encounters 2 beings, both posing as the master of the Belfort Tower, i.e. doppelgangers. In the dungeon, they make a grisly discovery. Lars Belfort has undergone a grim transformation, but is stuck in a contraption of his own design. We have a lich in the basement, folks. The party settles into the tower. For some reason, this does not bother them, and they decide, we like the tower more than we're afraid of the lich stuck in the basement. And for the next, I think, 15 days, they had gone back and forth, at least Barnabus and Chaga, between the Belfort Tower and the old stacks to trade. They were afraid to trade in some of the other neighborhoods, and a bit of forced irony were trading in the old stacks. Barnabus makes a deal with Granomir Chaga meets. What was the deal?
The deal
Barnabus
for
made a deal with Granomir.
it was a deal for gems. We'd sold him the gems and
Okay, right. Chaga meets Dugenschmirf, the Mighty, who boasts of a gang and offers to provide directions. Ends up pickpocketing Chaga a few times. At the tower, Barnabus and Chaga make another grim discovery. The spirit of Los is trapped within a funerary urn stolen from the tomb of initiation. With recent discoveries involving soul magic, the party looks to Barnabus, who suggests that they visit a nocturnal hag who lives on the fringes outside of the city. And then I think we should Chaga's. Yeah, I think Chaga wants to talk to Barnabus before we leave.
sure. Go do a conversation.
Sure. Oh, we had some downtime. Now, what did we do during downtime? We bought a lot of things. I think we spent all of our money. Now, there are some items that were too expensive for us to just sell,
I think
especially in the old stacks. They were just they're worth too much. So, over the 15 days of downtime, Los spent time learning just how to be a ghost and what his new form was about. Chaga, Ghost, Junker, and Barnabas spent most of their time trading. The back half of the trading was them buying goods, and we can go over some of the cool treasures that they bought. Alistair just relaxed. He spent time at the tower, happy that he was outside of crypts and actually could see the sky and city and people. Barnabas said he was going to go hire a mercenary. I have no idea what that means. We basically wanted somebody to stand in front, I think, because putting your second level cleric, first level fighter up front seems a little bit cruel and unusual. Barnabas also being in melee in that last fight against the gargoyles probably also hammered the point home that
that was not fun.
We could use some sort of shield, sword, wall, striker, tank. I don't know. We'll leave it to Barnabas to go find. And then we spent some money. So let's quickly go over what items remain, like the things that remain that are too expensive for us to dump without giving up a deep discount. Are the adamantine scale mail that's worth about $5,000. The gold masterwork plate is actually not worth as much as we thought. It's worth a couple of grand after selling.
It's still.
And then the manual of war allows fighters to switch up one of their feats every morning. It's a neat item. I just don't know if we're going to get rid of it, or if we're going to sell it, or trade it, or find a warrior. We don't know who this Gronk is. This mercenary is going to be. And then the flail snail shell hide, or the flail snail shell, is either Chaga wants to make armor out of it, or he wants to make a tower shield out of it.
I think that is an excellent idea.
And fuck up magic and do a bunch of weird stuff. We did not have enough money to explore that, and we do have a large slush fund. However, spell components and magic ink, which I think Ghost has been dipping into. He only learned a couple spells from Bellafort's spellbook. I'm going to go over some of the items that they bought. So Chaga now has +1 full plate. He also has a +1 tower shield and the mule back cords, which effectively gives him a carry strength of 22.
Nice.
So he can actually wear his full plate. Without this item, he's a heavy load kind of thing, 14 strength. But with a 22, he's great. And I think Chaga is going to be the one who takes possession of Los's funerary urn, because Los has learned that he can only wander 30 feet from the urn, and if he wanders
30?
beyond 30, no, it's 10 per level is what it is.
Okay.
Now there might be a feat or a power that allows him to go further, but this is
extra leash.
This is the leash to provide what is a very OP thing, some limitation.
Yep.
And kind of gets the person carrying their urn into danger, and then the urn itself may be bad, we don't know, to get into danger. So I kind of what I've done there, and we could play with that. So yeah, Chaga, and then Chaga, we are still 3rd level, so there was no level up yet. Ghost, what did Ghost buy? Ghost bought. I ended up not spending a lot of money on arrows. He ended up putting money in his composite bow. He now has +1 studded leather and a +1 mithril buckler. There were some mithril bucklers in the on the in the market, so those are the things that he got. Pretty standard gear, but 3rd level, it's time to get your standard gear.
Yep.
Junker also has +1 studded leather small. He's got a +1 darkwood buckler.
Is the ring of protection new?
I think some of the items came from the treasure piles as opposed to. Oh, he bought a campfire bead. This was sitting in one of the shops. So it's a campfire bead. I think you throw down, it turns into a 2-foot pile of burning logs.
That's actually pretty cool.
The fire burns for 8 hours until it's extinguished, at which point it turns back into a bead. And then you have to wait twice as long before you can make the bead happen again. It's like an instant campfire item. It costs 750 gold. I'm like, that's definitely a druid type item. Yep. And then Barnabus, I don't know what he spent his money on, but Alistair put magic on his mithril chain shirt and his mithril buckler. And magic on his light pick. So he put some +1s on his stuff. I'm pretty sure the party is kind of poor at this point.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so we're effectively at the tower where Chaga is scribbling on a. No, Chaga is making a sketch of Los's. Urn.
Okay.
And if you don't mind, I'm going to spend a DM point to make this. Even though he doesn't have visual art, he basically has been tracing the urn and almost doing the sketch in a scientific way, and then with rice paper, kind of like
rubbings and
that sort of thing. And he's basically trying to make an exact or an accurate copy of the urn. And I think this will be the page that eventually Dugenschmurf will steal.
Fair enough. See last Grimstone game.
Yeah, exactly. Because
for the almost crossover.
The almost crossover. It's like Dugenschmurf and the gang showed up at the tower when they weren't home in the future. Nice.
Okay.
So yeah, Chaga's going to work on that. We'll spend the DM point. We haven't awarded DM points to the stream because we have instituted the channel points for them to affect outcomes, basically. Oh, how nice for you to arrive just in time for supper. Do you want light gravy or dark gravy?
I'll take the light gravy.
Okay, more dark gravy for me.
So I found someone, told them found someone. Help you out in the front.
You see Los sitting at the table. He just sort of flickers into existence, and
Barnabus kind of.
Oh yes, I invited Los to sit down for dinner. It might be good for him to include him in some of the daily routines.
Yeah, all right, if you think so. We'll give it a shot. You lot about ready to go?
Yes. I wanted us to... nocturnal hags sound very gruesome. What is the exact thing that we're trying to go for? The last time we spoke, our goal seemed very, how shall we say, a loose goose.
What these creatures is experts in souls and binding souls. We got two problems with bound souls. We got a good friend Loesch here, who's a bit tied to that urn there. Maybe we can free him. Like an alternative, something like that.
Yeah.
Other problem is our friend in the tower.
So the nature of our new friend here and what this urn is,
Right.
and then, well, yes, what happens if the urn breaks?
Another good question.
Don't break my urn, Slow says he's like in a couple of flickers is right in Barnabus's face.
Oh, relax, relax. Be fine. I was going to break your arm. Now flick off. What, too soon?
he floats around the room. Oh yeah. Sometimes he forgets you're there. You get very it's an interesting experience. It's very well, goose pimples don't describe it.
Ghost pimples, how about that?
Goose pimples, I like it. You should coin more terms. Perhaps you could name a few products on the market.
Oh, here's some good money in that if you get it right.
Ghost and Junker come tumbling in, and they're adding stuff to the supplies that they're getting ready. Alistair just sits at the table like he's ready to be served.
Yeah, food's there, mate. You help yourself.
It smiles at you, twisted little creature. It's all right. It's all right. I don't mind serving food. I'll eat less of it as some of you eat more.
Barnabus looks like he kept something to himself.
Right, so the nature of los, and he's kind of plopping mashed turnips onto people's plates. What
Yeah,
is
the question
urn?
we got to ask is our friend in the bottom of the tower.
Yes, how can we find his you-know-what?
Exactly. Does he even have one proper? Because obviously he's made a mistake somewhere along the ways.
Yes, yes. These things probably should be known. I want a sword. Yes, yes, Luce. We'll ask the nice nocturnal hag lady how to get you a sword. What good is a swordsman without a sword? Yes, yes, don't get all testy again.
Last I checked, you can still touch people.
You said you would give me a sword.
Oh, I didn't fucking say when now, did I? Now go back to your fucking urn.
Weird sort of flicker, and you can see the wound where he got touched, and like it looked really ugly for a moment. Like he reacts to emotions, you know. Best that you keep you keep your emotions in check around him.
Right, right.
You notice Chaga has
Everybody,
the urn positioned in the farthest wall from the from where the lich is, so that Los just can't quite like wander
can't quite
that
get to
far.
the, yeah, that's good. Good thinking.
I don't like turnips. Oh yes, but the turnips go well with the meat that I'm serving, as well as the asparagus.
So, Loesch, does he remember everything? Or?
Yes. Oh, he responds to his name quite well. He actually has quite a few lucid moments.
Any moments?
He smiles at you like he just noticed that you were there. Barnabus.
So, a few moments of confusion, then, shall we say?
Yes. Did you know I was a ghost? Well, I am a ghost. I think I died.
That would explain a lot of things.
Yeah. Have you found my sword?
Yeah, we're on that.
Okay. All right. Chaga told me we're going to go see a nocturnal hag. I can see in the dark really well.
Oh, that'll be useful then.
Ever since my sister possessed me, I think that's what she did. She hitched along for the ride.
Yeah, his sister always was a bit of a bitch.
Hey, have you seen my body?
Yeah, I have to ask your sister about that one.
Oh.
So problems with the memory then, I'll get it. All right.
Yes, he comes in and out. Sometimes he wanders around aimlessly. I think he just gets bored.
Oh,
They don't get tired, you know. It is dreadful. Imagine not having to sleep. It is horrible. I actually like getting a good night's rest, all comfy.
oh, sure, as long as it's a good night's rest, not sleeping in the rain.
Yes, yes. Did you get that? Did you get a wagon or a coach or something?
Yeah, that little gnome actually got quite a few contacts around here. Got us a wagon, got us some horses. Said he even knows a mercenary.
Who knows a mercenary?
Uh, um, oh, what's his name? That little Granomir, that's his name.
Oh yes, the little gnome. I believe they're called gnomes.
That's what I said, the little gnome.
Sure. Knock it off!
What are you two going on about?
He doesn't like turnips, so he's been flinging them at flinging them at Ghost. Ghost and Junker pick up their plates and go eat somewhere else.
You know, a bad day for you the day they decide they don't like you enough.
Yes, I think it's about time for him to experience adversity might breed some sort of camaraderie amongst those three. Ghost and Junker, they're nearly inseparable, but more like the lad here. Though he doesn't seem to be bothered by the things that we should be bothered by.
Yeah, well, look where he grew up.
Where did you
Lucky
grow
he's
up?
not calling the Lich uncle at this point.
Lich is my uncle?
No, Lich is not your uncle. Never mind.
Lich is your uncle.
So, is this really what we're reduced to?
Oh yes, yes. It just if you just let it wash off your back like water off a duck, or a deer skin.
It's more like bird shit down the back of my coat. All right. Tomorrow we leave. First thing in the morning, after breakfast, he looks at Chaga like, sorry, I forgot to mention breakfast.
Yes, yes. Don't worry. I will make breakfast quick. I know you probably want to make good time.
More like, we can use the better. We're gonna meet. We're gonna meet Granomir's man just outside his shop.
You're going to the old stacks then. All right. Junker can. You got horses, right? Not a dog.
There's horses coming with the wagon.
Yeah, all right. That's a good thing. Horses are reliable. They're not going to try to eat you.
Speaking of which, might be best if our friend stayed in his little canopic jar.
Hey, did we? Los, for the journey tomorrow, do you mind going inside your urn like we discussed? No, that will be fine.
All right, nothing personal. Just horses don't seem to like ghosts.
He gives you a boyish smile, like yes, okay. The
All
emotions are all
right.
weird and off. Los wanders around the room a little bit, and as he passes through a bouquet of flowers that Chaga picked from outside, all the flowers die.
Oh yeah, he needs a fucking sword.
Eventually, he just goes back into he wanders too far and he ends up back
Yeah.
in his funerary urn.
So is that what happens? If he goes too far, he just ends up back in the.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And we'll say it's a move. It's one action to get for him to manifest.
Okay. Yeah, because otherwise it's free action dimension door next to my friend.
Yep. All
Okay.
right. There's probably got to be some visual effect of him going into the jar, like the eyes go green, or like there's probably some visual effect that if you look really closely. I do have a backpack that I'm going to put the urn in. I'll put some stuffing in there from the mattress, and
Just make sure it doesn't break.
yes, I was thinking we should probably hire a wizard at some point to make the urn strong. It appears to be quite strong. Although, don't take a knife to it or point a sword at it. Los thinks that you're playing swords.
Noted.
He's very particular about this thing. I show you, but I just finished healing myself from the damage I took.
I'll take your word for it.
You're right.
Hey, do you know anything about ghosts that we ought to know about? You lived in a fucking crypt, boy.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I thought you'd never ask. Rolls a nat 20.
Okay.
26.
I'm actually gonna look up fucking ghosts.
I copy pasted a lot of the powers about ghosts onto Los's sheet.
On Philos' sheet.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just check that. My question to you about Loesch is: does Loesch know he has these powers?
He knows how to manifest. He's been coming in and out of the jar for the last 10 days or so. He knows that he can touch people. He has to try. It can't just be by accident.
Right, and that's when the thing happens where
It's aging damage. It damages your body by aging it.
yeah, no fun of that.
No death wards allowed. Oh, and I think Chaga could heal Los. He's a destructive little priest, isn't he?
I'm not little. And yes, I am a priest, but I'm other things as well.
Fat!
Yes, thank you for noticing for the 47th time.
What else do you know about the undead? At this point, Barnabus is just testing him. Make a sense motive, I guess. Barnabus will make a. Oh.
Alistair doesn't know people.
Right.
+2. 8.
You beat the 12 I rolled. Yep. Yeah, Barnabas wants to know what you know about undead. Guess he's having trouble.
No, he failed. I got an 8.
Yep. That you think Barnabas seems to be needs to know.
Ghosts are difficult to turn. Many of them can have different powers. The older they get, the stronger they get. Los is just a baby ghost. I'm not afraid of him.
What about the what can you tell me about that?
The what?
The Knopper jar.
That? There's all sorts of them inside the crypt of initiation.
Right, but how would you use it?
I don't know. I didn't put them there.
Alright. You don't know, you don't know. It's fine.
You shouldn't have taken it.
Yeah, I wasn't the one who took it.
They like their toys.
What, your family or the ghosts?
Well, my family looks after the toys on behalf of the syndicate.
Yeah.
One day the Urncasters will become a syndicate family. You'll see.
You say that like you think you're going to be part of it.
Yeah, why not? I'm an Urncaster.
Yeah, but look who you're with.
Oh. Are you saying you're gonna ruin it for me?
No, I think when you ran off with us and you taught us how to get out of there, you ruined it for yourself. He slams his fist into the plate, kind of toppling food everywhere.
It doesn't mean you can't be rich.
What? Yeah. Rich. Wait a second. Liches, ghosts, fat priests, smart whatever you are, and a couple of murderous rats. Yeah, no one's gonna mess with me now.
Right. Barnabus is thinking like, I will kick you down another set of stairs if you fuck with me. Because he doesn't know what he's going to turn into.
He is creepy.
Yeah.
So
no,
Alistair's got now, with his item and a feat, a intimidate of plus 17.
What the hell?
Okay.
Okay.
And he has something called nightmare scars as a trait. So his size does not he does not take penalties to size for intimidate.
That is awesome.
Like he creeps all of you. Like Chaga's literally on his tippy toes around the kid. He's just like, yeah, just let him. I've dealt with spoiled brats before, or like whatever. That he's not a kid. You realize that he's maybe
He's too smart to be a kid.
20s or 30s.
Yeah.
Like his growth has just been stunted. Maybe some sort of, I don't know, an oracle of some sort, or you're kind of confused. Anyways,
all right.
Sorry, I'm speaking.
It's okay. The
like,
DM stick is hard to give away.
I know. No, I'm explaining the character.
There's times we need to share it too at the same time. So I need a player perspective and character perspective.
Yep.
Okay. All right. You get some sleep tonight. There's a horrific book about necromancy in the other room there. If you want to read that before you go to sleep.
Okay. They will go to sleep. Chaga will sleep upstairs. He'll bring the urn with him once Los hops inside, and then he will. I would have to look at the map to make sure that his room is far enough away from the lich. If his room is too close, then he will put the urn in one of the upper floors.
Upper floors, yeah. I was gonna say. I think you would have to put it in an upper floor.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because just based on the map that I remember, you'd have to put it on the upper floor.
All right. We'll say that the party still hasn't broken into the master bedroom yet.
Unless someone's made an attempt. Nope. Okay. No one's made the attempt yet. All right. Next morning, Chaga gets up to make breakfast, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I'm eventually going to spend some ranks in
cooking.
Some sort of cooking skill.
Okay. You make a simple fare. People sit, eat.
He does have one rank in survival, so at least the meals are
edible. Yeah.
Edible, nutritious, maybe. And then he'll use diplomacy to make up for
it. Grandma, these eggs are delicious. Okay. So breakfast is had. Are there any discussions that need to be happening this morning?
No, I think Los is all ready to go because he's convinced that you guys are off to get him his sword.
In your own.
The the two Nezumi seem like they're ready to go and kind of excited to get out there. There's lots of treasure out there, and the wilderness may be drawing the urban druid. You're not sure.
Okay.
Chaga, he's overpacked.
You know, you have to carry those to up stacks, right?
What do you mean? Isn't the wagon coming here?
No, we're going to go meet the wagon.
Well, then we can stop back and pick up all the food and things that we need to bring.
All right, fine. That's fine.
All right. Well, then if we're coming back to here, I'll just stay here then.
Barnabus is looking at him like, fuck.
He just sits amongst the stuff. He's like getting the last bit of like of pantry eating in before going on the road.
All right. So does anyone want to come with me?
Yeah, I'll come.
All right.
Where are we going?
We're going to remember Granomir's shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going there. We're going to meet our guy there.
He's a funny little gnome.
Right, fucking hateful that one.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder how he stays in business.
Because he has things people want.
Well, it's the best way to do it.
Yeah, they're forced to put up with him. I think it's
I
called
suppose.
leverage.
Leverage is important.
Good to know.
All right, let's get on our way.
All right.
Alistair, stay behind me.
No, he's coming with you.
All right. Well. All right. You get to Granomir's and you see 2 horses and a wagon sitting in front of the shop.
Okay, Junker's gonna go check out the horses.
Okay, Junker gets close, and this ugly little head pops its head out the side. What are you doing there?
He just does the low growl. Ghost comes running over and pulls Junker back. Like, it's not how you talk to Junker. He was holding his rat in front of him like it was a weapon, because it is a weapon. Ghost is like,
Did not see you there, gnome. Don't mind Junker. He's a little
I'm guarding here, so you better watch it. You're what? I'm guarding here. I'm a mercenary. I'm on a job today. What? Is there another one, like a bigger one behind you, or behind the wagon? No.
he's so little for a guard.
It's just fucking, why is everyone either fucking huge or little? What the fuck? Yo! Granomir's man. Yeah, I'm his cousin. Don't worry, I can handle it. Whatever you got, I can handle it.
What does he have
He's
for weapons?
He's wearing full plate, and he's got
Wait, full plate?
None of you really much. He's wearing small full plate. Oh, sorry, no, it's not full plate. It's a breastplate.
Okay.
He's got a breastplate on, and he's got this. None of you are martial characters.
Ghost might be with. He has, mages. He's got martial.
All right, you're right. He's got it's a hob club on his back. Small hob club.
Ghost just pulls Junker away. If this is the wagon.
Are you?
Junker's basically just gonna make sure his brat sniffs the horses, and that the horses aren't like
Oh, are you feeding the horses a rat? I want to see that.
No, that's his. Don't kill rats around Junker.
Why?
He says he likes rats, and rats like him.
Cousin or something? So are you Barnabus? Oh, sorry, no. Are you the professor? As one going by, yeah. I'm Mortimer Rinklevort. Mercenary for hire. Yeah, listen, I was expecting, something a little bigger. Maybe a half orc or something. Big human, relatively tall dwarf, something like that. Listen, I can do it. Whatever you got, I can do. And besides, you already paid me and you're not getting your money back. So you may as well just take me with you. Yeah, all right, fair point.
I like him.
Is this your son? Yeah, it's not funny. Well, you kind of look alike. With your arms and your legs and things. Why are you looking at me like that? It's just... everything's going fucking wrong, that's all. Junker, you can drive this thing.
Yeah.
Ghost is one that answers.
Oh. Alright, let's get going before I start to fucking cry.
Not well, though. I think he's the only one with ranks and
handle animal.
With a
or...
charisma like that, oh, maybe druid gives him. Let me see if he got rid of his.
I think he could probably use diplomacy with his. Oh, that only works with the vermin, I think, with him.
Oh, his nature sense got replaced by something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why his handle animal is pretty bad. It's +6. He could do it. It's just he's not gonna.
We're not doing any like sliding the cart into anybody. cool moves with our cart.
Fucking foundry, volcanic adrift. Some crazy cart chases or something. Oh, you never know. Yeah, Junker. Are the horses like? Do the horses look okay?
Everything's attached. It's all ready to go.
Anything wrong with the horses? With a 20 on a knowledge nature?
They are maybe could use some better grooming, but they appear to be healthy. No, nothing seriously wrong with them.
Okay, Alistair goes running up to one of the seats. Leaving Mort and Barnabus to sit in the back together.
I'll protect you back here. How about that? All right. So, Barnabus and Mort. Barnabus drives to the back in silence. Mort is yapping away about all the things he hates about everything they're passing.
Oh, okay. What does he say about the Steel Rose Mill?
That place is a shithole. I take shits in there all the time. There's people in there. There's people in there. They're fucking freaks. I hate them.
That's hilarious.
There's a dragon man in there. I call him the basement lizard. Who lives in the basement if you're a dragon man?
All right, Alistair.
So many fucking fairies.
While he wanted to see things going on, is now poking his head into the back and just laughing at Mort. He thinks Mort is hilarious.
All right, he just complains the whole way about things.
Yeah. Alistair hasn't. He lived in a crypt for who knows how many years. Alistair's going to be all of us once we stop socially distancing.
Tell me more about your cats. Okay, sorry.
Oh, funny. I resemble that comment. Funny. All right.
Okay.
Do we get back to the tower all right, or?
Yeah, you get back to the tower. There's no issues.
Okay. There's just Chaga waddling down the steps with his urn and a bunch of backpacks and stuff like that. And
holy shit! How long are we gonna be gone for? Some Mort's asking.
He's putting his muleback cords to good use. He stops halfway, wipes some of the sweat from his brow, and he's talking to himself. Anyway, we'll get everything packed up. He's talking to Los. Oh, there's a vagrant on the steps.
Not a vagrant. I'm your security.
Oh, sorry.
You look like you could use some help with that.
No, I'm quite fine.
That was an offering. I was just pointing that out.
There are some more bags in a trunk at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, you should probably go get those.
Barnabus, who is this?
It's grave disappointment here. His name Mort. He's our mercenary.
You're going to protect us on our journey.
You better be careful, Hat. You're going to end up on the list.
Oh, right. We wouldn't want to be on anyone's list.
You don't want to be on my list.
Exactly. We don't want to be on your list.
All right, Patty, let's go.
All right. Thank you for pointing it out.
Hi. You are our fucking employee. You're going to show some respect. I'm going to tell your other boss we're not hiring you no more.
There we go. We'll tuck you in right here, right between these blankets and underneath this top. There we go. He's like creating a little cradle for the egg that is.
Hey, Mouse.
The funerary urn.
Is the big guy crazy?
Ghost, Junker, Alistair, Chaga, Barnabus.
All right.
Ghost, Junker, Alistair, Chaga, Barnabus.
All right, Ghost, Junkie, Alec. I'll get it. Just it's the big guy crazy because that's extra. Dealing with crazy people.
Chaga's quite smart.
Well, why is he talking to himself?
You'll find out.
Secrets cost extra. He just pops in.
Good question. Junker wants to know if the loudmouth can drive the horses.
No. Well, I can try, but I don't think you're gonna like the results.
We should let him try.
Hey, your money.
No,
He's willing to try.
the Nizubi are not moving.
He does climb onto the seats.
Yep.
And kind of does that awkward shuffling through people who don't want to be shuffled through,
Yep.
and climbs up onto the roof.
Okay. Oh my. Where did you find him?
You know that Granomir fella said he knew someone reliable, someone who can get the job done.
So we asked the nasty merchant if he knew someone.
Oh, yeah, nasty merchant had a lot of stuff we wanted and needed. I was hoping this would be one of them. Came through with the horse and wagon thus far, as he fallen apart.
Having a good eye for horses is one thing. Having a good eye for talent is another.
Look, worst case scenario.
A horse is a horse, of course.
Yeah, I suppose.
Whatever that thing is, let's hope that it takes the first arrow.
Well, he did sit on the roof, so let's hope.
All
right. Those in the front notice that Mort is not shy about like picking his nose and just wiping it on his pants. Just
Oh, he's one of the
picking
kids
his
in
nose
kindergarten
and
that
then
ate
picking
glue.
his teeth with the same finger without wiping it on his pants.
Oh, he's gross.
Yeah, he's kind of gross. You kind of wonder how long it's been since he's taken the breastplate off. You're glad it's kind of a breezy day.
Yeah, he can sit up there.
Yeah.
Now remember, Lois, we'll call your name when you're to come out. Chaga's like touching the little statue while he's having a conversation with Lois. Yes, of course. He says let him know if there's anything fun going about. He wants to play swords with some banditos or something.
All right. Oh, if we come across any, we'll be sure to let him out. All right.
Maybe you should be up front, given that you know the way.
I don't want to be out front. The sun's fucking out. I hate the fucking sun. All right. Hang on. Before we get started. All right. Let's get something clear first. If I'm talking to Junker, do I talk to Junker or do I talk to you, Ghost? What does he prefer?
Talk to Junker. If you don't know Nozumi, I'll answer for you.
Oh, I fucking have to learn Nozumi. All right, Junker. Do you know your way to the Foundry Imperial Force?
He has no knowledge of geography.
You might know it better as the Lyriad Woods. Knowledge history? Anybody?
History. Junker's got knowledge local foundry. I don't know if that helps.
Make a roll, but it's a little out of Foundry, so it might be a little harder.
Like what direction it's in? 29?
Yeah, 29, yeah. You know what direction it is?
I know direction of forest. That way.
Yeah.
Says Ghost.
And you know that it's humans call it the Foundry Imperial Forest. There's Imperial forests all across Volcanica. They just put a city name near it. It's something Imperials do to mark that this is ours now. As much as they claim that the Foundry Imperial Forest is theirs, there's no presence really, and that they did that because the Lyriad Woods were controlled by druids. The Imperials went in, had large battles, never really took control, and they just backed out and called it theirs.
Huh. The bigger fish to fry, huh?
Kind of, yeah. And most non-humans or locals, natives, would still call it the Lyriad Woods.
Can you spell that?
Lyrad Woods.
Lyrid Woods.
Yeah.
There are druids there.
Junker seems surprised at that. And then they're chatting away in Nozumi.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the only one in our little group that knows Nozumi, aside from Junker and Ghost, is Lois.
I've got a knack for languages. I'm keeping my ear open. I'll pick it up. Probably.
Okay, well, Junker will start driving the cart in the general direction of that area.
All right. Every now and then, Barnabus just sticks his head out. No, you take the road to the left. Barnabus seems to know where he's going.
Okay.
Make just a general DC 10 handle animal. You're just going along regular roads, so.
Can he take 10?
Yeah, you can take 10.
Okay, he gets 16.
All right, so no issues getting to the woods.
How long does it take us to get up there?
I'm gonna say we'll roll for a random encounter. It's gonna take a couple days to get to the woods.
Okay, like the woods are like 80 miles out of town. Okay.
Yeah. 44 in Imperial territory. You're good. Yeah, you go 2 days. I'll roll 2 days. So. Yeah, no encounters.
Okay. Chaga that evening slept in the cart. Junker showed the fire bead that he had to basically speed up the gathering of wood and making a fire. Alistair probably slept in the cart as well.
Yeah, okay.
They probably ate very well because all the food is like super fresh and.
Yeah, that's when they get it.
Yep.
All right, you can. Oh. I'm just going to trail map. And I'm moving some stuff around here.
You want me to move? You got the tokens here?
Yeah, I got the tokens. Oh,
Yeah, we have to inverse it.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to add Mort to the initiative or to the perception?
I did already add him to the initiative sheet.
How about the perception?
Oh, no, I didn't. No.
Okay. What is Mort's perception check?
His perception? Why am I? Just give me a second. Mort's perception is +9.
Nice. We need a guy who can perceive. I should probably add a argument to perception so that we could keep all the parties in there, but
yeah,
that took like all 30 seconds. There we go. Cool.
Okay, the party is you have entered at this point the Lyriad Woods.
Oh, Los is much different. Ghosts give them +8 racial bonus to perception.
Plus 8?
8.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's been fixed.
Alright.
He also has an insane stealth now too.
Okay, you see, looks like a half orc on the road.
All right, Junker will slow the wagon down and say to Ghost, like, "Up ahead." Ghost will, "That's alive! Something on the road." Alistair kind of he wakes up from his little nap.
She is dressed in oh, let me double check here. Because it might be. I realized with this group, if I say the wrong thing, they might kill her just for her things.
What's going on?
Oh, wrong stuff. I need more screens.
Yeah, having 2 big screens is very, very well, 3, I guess, for the map tool server is very handy.
Yeah. Yeah, she has Junker has knowledge Junker knows what dragon hide looks like. He's heard of it at least. That might be what she's wearing.
Okay, he's gonna slow the wagon to a halt right about here. We'll say here. Ghost is gonna hop off the wagon and hide behind that tree.
Okay, make a stealth check.
32.
Okay.
And he'll have his bow in hand. Alistair is yawning from getting up from a nap. Do we see the horse with the...
You see, yeah, it's a giant horse. It's not really good at hiding. You see the horn and the head sticking out, and it kind of nudges the half-orc farther into the road, and it comes with her.
Okay. How is the half-orc dressed?
The half-orc is dressed in leathers, poor leather, like someone who lives in the woods and makes their life out of the woods, but Barnabus sticks his head out.
What was the dragon hide about?
She has dragon hide breastplate on.
Oh.
Which is, I don't know if druids wear medium armor, but if they did, that'd be nice.
Okay, so Alistair is also hopping off the cart. He's going to take... he sees something pretty. And he's going to stealth off into the woods alongside as well.
Be at ease, friends. We are not bandits.
The stealth is 21.
They carefully, slowly come forward. 21?
Mm-hmm. Chug is slowly getting out of the back of the cart.
And
How's Mort reacting?
Mort's he's standing on top of the roof right now.
Okay.
And he's got a javelin in hand. I'm just checking the... All right, plus 10. Those are 2 shitty perception rolls.
Oh, hello there, says Chaga. He's leaning on his scythe. He doesn't have his shield out. He's not coming any closer. These people look weird.
Greetings, travelers. What brings you to the Lyriad Wood?
It depends who's asking, to be honest.
My name is Jolinda, and this is my good friend Amacron.
Oh.
She's looking at you like, aren't you odd? Like, this is a unicorn.
Chaga doesn't have, I don't know what he should be rolling for a unicorn. Knowledge nature?
Magical beast. I think that's knowledge arcana, isn't it?
Oh, what a fancy unicorn you have there, Amacron. Chaga comes over around to have a look.
It kind of stomps and...
Chaga's now, I don't know if he knows that unicorns are supposed to be these unearthly good creatures.
Knowledge arcana?
Yeah, 19.
19? Yeah, they're very rare, and they are, according to legend, beacons of good.
He sags a little bit in his armor as we've got this little imp of evil and a necromantic artifact in.
You also know it can sense evil.
Barnabus, we might have to fight it. He stalls by taking out his handkerchief and wiping his brow a little bit.
Does anybody speak Sylvan?
Chaga does not. Ghost does.
I have to check if Barnabus
Junker
does.
does.
Ghost does?
Ghost and Junker do, yeah.
Okay. The horse, the unicorn says something.
Alistair does as well. Weird.
In Sylvan, there is evil among them.
Fuck you, says Alistair. He's gonna try to intimidate the unicorn.
going to take your horn and draw all sorts of evil doodles with it. It will become the alicorn of graffiti.
Okay, I have to check something.
Yeah, Alistair's hopping out of there, and he's...
It is not okay.
Chuck can just magical beast. Why pattern than we fly? Couldn't I meet a unicorn without having Alistair here with me? Chuck is just moaning his fate. Can I roll the intimidate check?
You can roll it. Go ahead.
The surprise intimidate from the bushes. 28.
Yeah. Okay, that is a shaken unicorn. Like it has gone from aggressive to it is antsy now.
Okay. Junker's like, you call us what? Junker and Ghost are reacting to the hostile situation by doing stuff.
That is not the one I wanted there.
I don't know if we're in initiative or...
Yeah, we're gonna run initiative. I'm just trying to find the state I want for. There we go.
Okay. Mark, you're making us fight a unicorn.
Yeah, right at the gate. Let's see how bad we can get.
Oh, man. I did not realize this was the evil party.
No, there's enough evil in this woods. We don't need more. Go away. Sounds like a half orc. Okay.
Oh, I feel bad for these people. Okay, Mort's already in there. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you want me to grab the random numbers?
Yeah, go ahead. I got to put the modifiers in for Jolinda and the unicorn. Okay. All right, there you go.
No, like four of the people have Alistair, Junker, and Ghost all speak Sylvan. They knew
They all understood that, and there's evil among them.
Being called evil is not a good way to start a conversation. There are a lot of evil fae, so that's why Alistair knows them. Like, he likes unseelie fae because they're weird and twisted, and then Ghost and Junker just live on the streets and they're fae around. So,
yeah. Like, I imagine Sylvan actually would be a common enough second language for even humans. All right.
I'm going to... I added the initiative accidentally to the other party. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
Alistair, Barnabus, Los, Emicron, Mort, Chugga, Jolinda, Ghost, Junker. Okay. Alistair is going to take advantage of the thing being scared. And will misfortune hex the unicorn.
Okay.
The range of this is... What are the ranges of hexes? I don't have this written down.
Offhand, I couldn't tell you.
I think it's close, but...
I think you're right.
Or it might be specific to each hex. I'm not sure.
I'm looking it up.
Oh, because it's probably specific to each hex. That's probably why I don't have it written down. So misfortune is close. I think it's 30 feet. 30 feet.
Yeah.
I will mark this down so we never have to do that again. Misfortune, 30 feet range. I think he's a little bit out of range.
So he's going to move and do it, or?
Yeah. He's 5 feet, so he's going to step menacingly forward, making his weird noise as he's misfortune hexing the scared unicorn.
Okay.
How much did I beat it by?
28. What is the rule for it again? It's hit dice plus wisdom.
Plus wisdom plus any bonus versus
fear.
Fear? Yep.
So wisdom is 5. So it would have been 19. You beat it by 9.
Okay, so it is
shaken for
2 rounds.
2 rounds, all right.
Okay, he steps forward. DC 17 will save versus the misfortune hex.
17?
17. Yeah.
All right, that's will save is.
No, sorry, 16. Low level.
Okay, plus 2 versus evil.
And shaken may affect his save on this. Let me check.
I believe it's a -2, which offsets the plus 2 versus evil. So
cool.
17.
Okay. All right, so that doesn't work. He's done.
Next. Yeah, that's. You don't remove or anything? Okay.
No, he stepped to get closer.
Oh, he stepped to get closer.
Misfortune
okay. Barnabus is going to. He's going to get just a little closer. No, not that much closer. He's going to start a bard song.
Okay. What is the form of his bard song again?
All right, we're going to fucking do it. Do it right. Knock their fucking skulls in.
Okay. Chaga says, "Los, unfortunately, I think we're going to need your help." What was that? Somebody said my name. Los manifests. And then
that's one action.
This is the first fight he's been in as a ghost. I don't think he's going to be very optimal with his movement yet. He's going to fly out to see what's going on. Holy shit, that horse! It has a spear on its forehead! And then he's going to use a swift action to spend a ninja point to turn invisible.
Okay. Next up,
what is the look on Jolinda's face when
like shock and panic? Like this is not clearly what she had in mind. Like
Amicron. So Los, I don't know if he radiates evil. So he
is undead though.
He's
right?
Undead. His Lyman's not evil, and the way that I've played it over time is non-evil undead eventually do get pulled towards chaotic evil, but
okay.
And then the item that stores his soul probably has an evil aura, so maybe the item does, but he doesn't.
Okay. Yeah, I know this is gonna go. All right, so does not like Alistair is exposed.
Yep.
You do look like a child though.
We'll let it have its moral conundrum.
It's not going to gore you. It's going to try and like bump you, like knock you over roughly. We'll say,
It could gore me for non-lethal.
yeah, it's going to try and like club you with his horn.
Cool.
Headbutt. I'm just a boy. I don't know any better. All right.
So -4 to hit, unless it's got a feat, and then a -2 from shaken.
So -6. That's going to turn out well. 11. No. It misses you. It's trying too hard to not hurt you.
There's just a slew of curses that just tumble forth from Alistair's mouth as he's being attacked.
You feel you're within its 10-foot area.
Yep.
You don't feel comfortable near this creature.
It shouldn't feel comfortable near Alistair either. Any creature within 10 feet takes a -4 penalty on fear effects, and creature that are normally immune to fear lose that immunity when they're within the aura of the kid.
Are you kidding me?
No, it's aura of cowardice. It's 3rd level anti-paladin power.
That's awesome. They're so gonna send paladins running. Oh, okay.
So now that it's close, it probably knows there's something horribly wrong with the kid.
Yes. What the? Okay.
Yeah, Alistair is like, it's gonna die!
Okay.
It's gonna die!
Mort jumps off. All right, finally, we're gonna break some heads, and starts to grow.
Holy fuck, says Ghost.
What the fuck, Barnabus?
Oh my, did you drink an extra strength enlarged potion?
Don't need it.
Oh.
It's a fucking spree, and oh fuck me. And that's move and change, so that's his actions.
Yep.
Jolinda saw that, looks even more scared now.
Yeah,
Chaga.
I think everyone in the party is like gawking at Mort.
Oh fuck! And that little club he had now looks more like a small tree.
I'm truly sorry for this. No consolation. Chaga kisses his holy symbol to the pattern in the weave. It is a magical creature. It's a heavily aligned magical creature, is the way he thinks about it.
Yep.
If it's sensing evil, and Alistair sensing something that is opposite of him, yep, Chaga feels bad.
Okay.
He is going to not take part in attacking the magical creature. The lady, however, Chaga's going to trundle forward. I'm truly sorry. If you lie down, we'll make it quick. And he's going to mind thrust Jolinda.
Okay. Is there a save to that?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to look at mind thrust. It's will for half. This is the 3d6 plus 3 damage. Mental damage. 16 mental damage. Will save DC 16.
Yeah, she failed her save. 16 damage.
Yep. Chaga feels bad, but he also, like, the forest has the good police? Really? No, that's not gonna... Sorry.
I was trying to warn you! She's holding her ears, and her blood's coming out her fingers.
I'm truly sorry, but it's not the way that you should be. There's so much evil on Volcanica, don't you know that?
Next up. Jolinda. Yeah. That upset her. She pulls out a great axe that was strapped to her back.
Ooh,
Yeah.
great axe. Nice.
And cast spellcraft.
Let's see.
DC, it's 15 plus double spell level.
15 plus double, yep.
Yeah.
Chaga gets a 21. I don't know if
So
anyone
she
else
just
is.
has full strength.
Okay, Chaga. She's made herself very strong. Be careful. That orcish axe looks very mean. Yep, we attacked them. I think it was very quickly on the heels of there's evil there. I don't know. Mort? What's Mort doing? Oh, sorry. Chaga Jolinda. Yeah. Okay.
Jolinda Ghost. Ghost and Junker.
Okay, Ghost is still hiding in the bushes. Does the unicorn see him?
Does not see her or see him.
Okay, so I think Ghost is going to
hunt a unicorn.
Yep. He's gonna range spell strike he doesn't have a lot of an acid splash.
Okay. On
the unicorn.
All right. Touch.
All right. Flat-footed, Bard Song is running, and point-blank shot.
And you are not evil?
He is not evil, no.
Oh.
This might be borderline, but
yeah.
AC 16.
Hits.
Bard Song plus point-blank shot plus 1d. Does it take acid damage?
Yeah, it does take acid damage.
Plus 2d6 sneak.
Yeah, 2d6, yeah.
Okay, 12 damage from the sneaky little arrow from the bushes.
Okay.
It is from a magic bow.
Okay. Is that 2 actions?
That was 2 actions. He's got a third left. He will move. Well, I guess that would be sniping. He's going to move to take cover behind this rock.
Okay.
Junker's still sitting down in the bench. Junker's going to cast a spell.
Okay.
He's a dirty druid. He is going to cast Reduce Animal on his familiar.
Oh, yes. It's awful.
And then he'll stand from prone in the bench, letting loose his tiny, tiny familiar. So his familiar normally is tiny. I think it becomes diminutive or fine.
Diminutive is the next step down.
Which I think means it's immune to physical attacks when it turns into its.
Yeah, I believe so.
Now that was a 2-action thing, and then he has to spend his actions to turn it into a swarm. So yeah, so he controls that. The swarm doesn't. So he basically is going to stand from prone and hold up his rat and menacingly turn it into a really small rat fitting into the palm of his hand. confuse the hell out of anyone until it's too late.
Honestly, the unicorn and the half orc don't seem too concerned about the tiny rat.
Oh, you will be. You will be.
All right.
Okay, Alistair. Fuck you. Yeah. He does not like the unicorn. He is going to touch said unicorn with his touch of corruption. This is a touch attack.
Okay.
With finesse and bard song and his size. He hits AC 11.
That's a touch. Hang on. -2 AC for being shaken.
I don't know if that applies to AC.
Oh, it's worth looking up.
Shaken, attack, save, skills, abilities. No.
Okay, so no. So I'm afraid that misses.
Okay. He can't attempt that again this round. So he's got a single action left. I think he's just going to step back from the unicorn.
Okay.
Chaga, save me from the horrible beast!
The horrible beacon of goodness.
Oh yeah, it probably wants to destroy him now. Barnabus, you're next.
Barnabus is... There's only 2 of them. He is going to delay until he thinks he's needed. Los.
All right. So Los is going to fly behind the lady that Chaga attacked. On guard! His horrible hand is kind of pushing its way through her chest.
Right in the face.
Yeah, and so he goes visible, but the incorporeal, flat-footed
Druid, yep.
Blaze Lord King is giving somebody an immediate action. Was that on the kid, or was that on Los's attack? Was that Alistair's touch attack? Or okay, Ghost.
Ghost.
All right. So Los's finesse attack is +7, plus
Invisible +2.
2, +1 for Bard Song,
Yep.
+2 from the AC 26.
Yeah. Yeah. This orc is big and strong. Doesn't look that quick. You do hit.
Oh, is she subject to aging damage?
She is subject to aging damage.
All right. So 3d6 plus 2d6 sneak. I just want to verify that he's got 2d6 sneak. 1d6 sneak. He's a 2nd level ninja. So this does 4d6 damage. 15, and she gets a saving throw for half. And it is a, I want to say fortitude for half.
Fortitude for half? All right,
Yeah.
let me check her fortitude save.
DC 17.
Hang on a second. I want to see something. Why the hell is her will save so low? Oh, I've never seen a druid like that. Okay. All right, so fortitude save, though, you said. +6. 20 for half. So you did how much damage?
I added the sneak just into the same damage. It's the same damage type. So she takes 7 damage.
7 damage total? All right.
Yep. Oh, God! She doesn't have a sword, is what Los says. Los is a little unhinged.
Nope.
Amacron.
Amacron Oh, this creature of evil must be destroyed, and it is not holding back this time.
Okay.
Step and natural 20.
Well, that's gonna be a thing. Who is it attacking? Chaga or
No, it was attacking Alistair.
Alistair? Okay. Let me just check his spells. He does not have like a windy escape or anything. Nope. Roll to confirm crit.
AC 11.
AC 11 is not good enough.
I thought I'd something wrong if it was. So a gore does 1d8. It's -2 to damage too was shaken, I believe. You said.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. 8 plus. So you take.
No,
8 damage.
No, 10 damage. It doesn't include
10.
Damage.
Okay. So 10 damage. And it's going to attack one more time. No, another nat 20.
What the fuck, Alicorn?
Hey, it's evil!
That's funny.
All right. I'll try to roll to confirm. No. Okay. Another d8 plus 4 for 7 damage.
Okay, Alistair with 17 damage is bloodied.
Bloodied?
Yeah, his 10 con. It's not helping him here. Jaga, do something! Mort?
Mort draws a weapon.
Which is this Eastern style.
It is now an Eastern style club. And
one or two handed.
And is going to hit the unicorn. His bonus to hit. Oh.
Okay, so Alistair does have a weapon in his hand. He does have his little light pick out.
Okay.
So there is a flank. I think the shaken is gone after.
Yes, it would be gone. He's going to power attack. It's plus 13. Ooh, what a crappy roll. Bard Song is in there. Yeah, that's his attack. Boom! Right beside the unicorn.
Is this a two-handed club?
This is a two-handed club.
The thing is so big.
Yeah. On the bright side, Alistair, it looks like he's distracting the unicorn because it's got other concerns.
Chaga. I don't think Chaga wants anything to do with fighting the unicorn. Chaga's going to step away from the unicorn and mind blast the druid. 16 damage, save for half.
Failed for another 16. I gotta see what kind of hit points she got.
I'm very sorry, lady. You shouldn't have brought your unicorn out here. I can't believe I just said that.
She is just barely. She's gonna fall over any second. Next up is Chaga. Jolinda is going to try to get away. She's going to step back from. Oh no, she's still threatened. All right, she's going to defensively
All right.
cast.
Yeah, the guy with the great club is
Yeah.
threatening a huge area.
Yep. All right, she's going to defensively cast. Let's see what her concentration +5. All right. Okay, she casts a heal spell on herself.
Using magic, are we? Says Los, as he's like sensing the positive energy from the healing magic. And
Was that the... Yes, all right.
are you going to use that axe?
She doesn't know. Step, cast, yeah. Oh no, cast, and she's gonna use the axe.
Okay. Los is like egging her on.
D8 plus.
Ha!
So she heals herself for 11. Still hurt. And I guess she could critically miss. Nope. She swings. What's your AC?
Los's AC is 21.
Misses you.
Okay. Ha! You have to do better than that.
Omicron, we need to get out of here. Next. Ghost.
Okay. Ghost is going to move up to here.
Okay.
He's kind of in Mort's square.
Don't step on me.
He's now threatening the unicorn as well.
Yeah.
He will just fire twice.
Okay. Go ahead.
With regular old arrows. Flank. Bard song.
Oh shit! Actually, Mort did hit, but too late now.
AC 19.
Hits.
An AC 20.
Hits.
Does it have any DR?
It has no DR.
Can I just roll it all together then?
Roll it all together.
Okay. With 2 sneak attacks. This is 6d6 plus 8 from 2 arrows.
Ouch.
30 damage.
30. Ow. All right. It is still standing though. It is badly hurt after that. You put 2 arrows in the side of its almost neck. It's very upset.
Junker's going to step to the edge. He's going to let his rat, he's going to drop his rat to the ground and transform it into a horrible swarm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
A horrible swarm of very, very small rats. Mice even. Very angry mice with sharp teeth go mobbing over the unicorn.
Chaga is dying inside a little bit. Go ahead, roll damage.
6 damage from the horrible swarm of...
Okay, it's still alive, believe it or not.
Tiny mice. And then it needs to make a saving throw versus the distraction.
Yeah.
The DC is 11.
That was 6 damage?
6, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's starting to teeter over. DC. Fails.
Okay, so it is nauseated for 1 round.
Yeah, so that teleport is not going to work.
Alistair, let me look at the action for Smite Good.
Yeah. I don't think it costs an action. I think it's just you
I
declare
think it's a swift, but give me a second. But I think this is the bad smite from it lasts until like the creature dies, sort of thing.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Alistair is smiting the unicorn.
Okay.
He's an evil little bastard. He's an anti-paladin. The thing looks like it's teetering. He'll be the one that puts it down. Swift action. So he spends a single action. Black energy swirls around his little pick.
Okay.
It's a swift action. So then he's going to attack. He adds his charisma bonus and attack rolls and his anti-paladin level on all damage rolls. Is it considered to be a good outsider, a good subtype with the good subtype, or a good aligned dragon, or a good creature with levels of cleric or paladin?
I am going to give you good creature with level. Yeah, go ahead, take it. These are beacons of good.
Okay. This automatically bypasses any DR, and it will do double his level against the really good creature. All right.
Okay.
So Alistair, with a tiny pick, weapon finesse applies. You don't have to pick a specific weapon with weapon finesse. It's all light, right?
It is, yeah, all light weapons.
Okay.
And rapiers.
Okay, so +8 plus the flank is +2 plus Bard Song is 1. His weapon is +1. And he adds his charisma modifier, which is +5 for the smite. He hits AC 29.
That is a hit.
Okay, the little pick isn't going to do much. It's going to do D3 +1.
Plus Bard Song.
+1 for strength, or 1 for the weapon damage, +1 for Bard Song, +6 for the smite evil or smite good. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
11 damage.
How does Alistair put down this beacon of good?
He's aiming for the eye region on the side of
You reach back and you think about your twisted patron and how happy they would be. You know they're watching you right now, and you so want to impress. And you drive that pick right into the eye socket of this beautiful, luminous creature.
Oh no, it's horrid and was trying to
murder him. Yes, from his point of view.
So does it fall down?
It spasms and twitches before it finally succumbs and falls down. The rats enjoying their feast.
Alistair's got one more attack, so he's going to attack again, kind of picking in the same spot. That looked like AC. He was fighting with the first one +17, which becomes a +12.
One.
Okay. He does an additional 10 damage.
And Alistair has killed probably his first unicorn.
Yeah, you think?
By first, I mean maybe not his last.
The unicorn's mine. I claim it.
You feel a sense of someone watching you, and they're very pleased with what they just saw. No! The half-orc turns her back on the ghost and is just beyond upset.
Yeah, so Chaga thinks the kid's a problem. The two rats don't really give a shit about anyone but themselves. Like, they're neutral. Like, yeah, they don't want to kill it, but whatever. Alistair thinks he's doing the work of the work of ages. And Los kind of he seemed to take he fed off of the emotions of Chaga and sort of avoided the unicorn and was attacking a warrior because he wants to become a warrior. So yeah. He's kind of, in a weird sort of way, playfully attacking the warrior, like, keep your guard up! And he's gone a little nuts. Next is Barnabus, who was delaying.
Yeah, he's not going to waste spells. This is over as far as he's concerned.
Okay. Los is going to use a standard action, which is a two action, complex action. to attack the woman.
Touch 11.
Critical threat.
Okay.
Not a critical.
Okay.
She gets a fortitude save for 10 damage. Oh!
20.
So she takes 5.
Yeah.
Oh, you dodged that one. Good.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to be the best swordsman ever.
This is a gift to you. She's very distraught.
Okay.
It might be affecting her game here.
Amricron.
Is done.
Mort.
Next, Mort. Very upset he didn't get to kill anything yet. Step. That's not quite a flank, is it?
Nope.
No.
You have to move in.
Yeah, he's got a 10-foot reach, so he'll move there.
You,
Oh, he doesn't want to be with the rats, though, yeah. He'll move.
Lies.
Yeah. 20 plus 12. Oh, no, plus 11. I think he missed again.
Including
Well,
flank.
at least the big guy's a distraction.
Including flank.
17. I have no idea what her AC is offhand. I gotta check. Her AC is. Nope. That armor's pretty good. It's kind of glanced off the armor, which protected her.
Chaga feels sick to his stomach.
Okay.
Los kind of looks at him, I guess. Just gonna go back to the wagon.
Okay. Next is Jolinda. She is going to step. Oh, she can't get away. All right, she's going to risk the AOs to run away. So take your AOs from Loesch and Mort. Loesch is first.
Los has no weapons, and his attack form is a complex action, so he doesn't do anything.
Okay. Oh, Mort's just sucking today.
I guess when Chaga also moved,
yeah.
Los went back into the. Sorry, he's too far out from his. Okay, Chaga had that on him, so when Chaga moved out and moved back, Los got sucked back into the urn.
Okay. She runs into the woods. That's 20. She gets that far.
Where do you think you're going?
Ghost. His blood is up. It's going to move. And then move. He'll fire an arrow.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have to be that close.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good for AC 20.
Nope. Missed.
Okay. Next.
Junker. Commands his rats. Well, he's going to come hopping off. Couple of moves there.
And the rats.
And then the rats move at, let's say 30? Maybe they're slower. 15. So there's 30, another 15.
Okay.
Junker with his last action is taking out his masterwork light crossbow.
All right.
Top of the round, Alistair. Alistair is too fixated with the strike. He just sits down beside the unicorn.
All right. Loesch is in his...
And is quietly praying to both his patron of madness as well as the dragon in elf shadow.
Omicron is dead. Mort. Damn it. Where was I? Here?
Something like that, yeah.
Gotta get around this tree. Gets right up. Yeah, he can get right up to her.
Is his movement 20 in
his movement is 20 in his armor.
Okay.
He can't hit her, but
all right, the unicorn's gone. Chaga, just get back into the wagon. Put Los's urn back. There we go. You had a bit of fun. You were able to, yes, Los. You were able to duel with a half-orc lady with an axe. Yes. I'm not sure if the axe was magical. I'm not too sure if it posed a threat to you at all. No, I know. Yes. Jolinda
is trying to run. See if Mort can.
I know, Ahmed.
Finally, he hits with his power attack. He does swing for the fences. That's one thing about Mort.
He's trimming hedges while he's swinging with his massive Tetsubo.
That's no small amount on 2D. For 20 points of damage. Whack!
Wow, that Tetsubo does 2d8? I guess huge.
When it's large, yeah.
Okay.
And this puts her down. 53, I think that might have killed her. Nope, not quite. Very close, though.
Okay, well, Ghost and Junker, the rat swarm will finish her off.
The rat swarm finishes her off. You can see Mort very much like, did you hear the sound? That was great. Crack, crack, crack.
Ghost just seems to be passive about Mort's conversations.
You grow pretty big. What are you?
Yeah, we're tricky. My family.
The rat swarm, after nibbling, will just shrink back down to a rat and will climb up into the folds of Junker's robe.
Looks like I'm not the only one who changes. That's great with the rats. I love that.
Junker and Ghost in the bushes will strip Jolinda of her gear.
Okay. What are you doing with the unicorn?
Chaga's not touching it. I think after they grab the gear, these two will head back towards Alistair.
You want its alicorn?
Mm-hmm. Alistair says. He's all sore. He's not moving too much as he's bloodied from that fight. Ghost will...
come here, kiddo.
Ghost and Junker will see if they can extract the alicorn.
Okay, make a survival check.
Can Ghost aid with
Mort is going to actually help you. He seems to know about skinning and things.
Okay. Junker's got a +10 survival.
Okay. So
the rats are going to try to help. As in, the rat will eat away at some of the...
yeah.
It makes its aid.
Yeah, okay. You successfully...
And then can Ghost... No, that was the aid.
Oh, that was the aid, okay.
Can Ghost use Knowledge Arcana to help?
Yes, I'm looking for a 15 on this aid, though.
Oh, he doesn't aid but doesn't hinder.
Yeah.
It's all theory, not practical. All right, so that's
Barnabus can probably do the same thing. And he auto-aids, so another +2 from Barnabus.
+6. And then Junker's bonus would be +16. 32.
Okay. 32. You remove the alicorn from the head of the unicorn. It's a fine trophy.
Okay, Ghost will put it into the kid's hands, and then he will quickly check the body of the unicorn for magic items or magical auras.
No. Let me double check. I say that, but I don't think the unicorn had any. No.
Mort.
What?
Can you drag the horse thing off to the side of the road, please?
Oh, yeah. Are we going to eat it?
No.
Why not? I've never had unicorn before.
Gross.
Well, it can't be any worse than horse. Carries it off in the bush here. You remove the items from the orc.
Yep.
Make perception checks. DC 15.
Junker got a 30, Ghost got a 28.
All right. Down here, I don't know if I can force you down lower left side of that. There's looks like a almost permanent camp, but it is a camp.
All right. Junker was about to take the lock off the stopper off the wagon to go, but
something this way.
Okay. Mort's coming with you. Barnabus is a little farther behind. Does not like to get into fights.
Is there a power that allows your familiar to drink your mutagen?
I don't think so. There is a... Oh, sorry. Well, that's not true. There is a... I think it's a discovery. But your mutagens are like half as effective. And to be honest, I don't know if it's a discovery or if it's part of an archetype. I'm not positive.
Okay, did they come from this camp?
It looks like it.
Bring the wagon forward.
Well, first they're going to look to see if there's anyone home.
Yeah, there doesn't appear to be anyone there.
Okay, Junker will run back to the wagon and then bring the wagon a little bit closer off to the side of the road if he can.
Okay, yep. There's no issue with that.
Meanwhile, Ghost is tossing the place.
Okay. All right, you toss the place. It is largely just camping supplies. You'd expect to find in almost any campsite. But you do find some gems, some scrolls, some potions.
Yep, those are going in a special pile, and Chaga's having a good pout in the back of the wagon.
And I will put those in party treasure. And when I've got a better version of OneNote, I will reduce the size of the font because it's freaking huge because of the way I copied it. Treasure.
Alistair's just playing with his new Ailcorn.
Yeah.
Little psycho.
Yeah, I can just on the version I'm working on right now. I can't adjust the font size for you. All right, I will read it off though. You find 119 gold pieces, 56 silver pieces, 21 copper pieces.
Should I be typing this or?
No. I've got it. I just copied and pasted it.
Okay.
Find a bunch of gems. You find some magic, oils and potions, a few scrolls. There's also, and just if you want, you can just go to treasure and loot and just eliminate.
There's a lot of junk in there, eh?
Yeah, a lot of junk. Whatever you don't want, just toss.
I think
that salvage itself is only worth 23 gold pieces altogether. So,
as third level characters, I don't think we're
tossing much.
Prideful.
Yeah, no, we are a mobile pawn shop. If by pawn we mean murder hobo.
We'll find uses for it.
Yep.
Like the small glass rod or the cask of wax. This stuff we'll find some creative use for later.
Yep.
And we've got a wagon, so I think we spend the probably hour or so of gathering up stuff and stuffing it in the wagon. Chaga's pout soon turns into like him looking at things and like packing away the food. And
yeah, they had some very good fresh fruits and vegetables.
What did she carry?
She was carrying. I will go to it just a second.
It's the law of the forest out here.
Yep, pretty much. She had a potion of cure moderate wounds.
I'll mark that down. Okay.
+1 dragon hide breastplate for a medium creature.
What color?
I'm gonna say blue.
Neat.
No, wait. It's green. Yeah, forest. Green dragons are in the forest, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Green. Yeah, it's green. Masterwork great axe. So yeah, that wasn't gonna hurt Loesch.
Yeah, I was just thinking of that too. It's like, oh, what a horrible way to die.
Yeah. 4 spears.
Just regular spears.
Yeah. Holly and mistletoe. And 93 gold pieces. And 1 gold wedding ring. Which you thought that's a little unusual for a druid. At least Junker thinks so.
Sorry, what was that last thing?
Gold wedding ring.
Oh, you're just rubbing it in, aren't you?
And she's got pictures of her kids.
Oh, we feel bad. At least some of us feel bad. Shocker's just sitting in the wagon and letting all the things come to him. Junker's looking up at Mort. Is there no limit to how long he could stay big?
Yeah, apparently not.
He's a little jealous, but he doesn't say anything. What time of day is it by the time we've packed up the
We'll say it's around 3 in the afternoon. You still got a few hours of sunlight left.
Santa Claus, old-time gentleman, Ratman, and the Hobgoblin walking in the woods adventure. Kind of what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong?
It was a unicorn.
Yeah, so?
It's supposed to be a magical, fantastical beast of great goodness.
Uh, yeah, it came at us and called us evil. Didn't seem too good.
Well, Chaga glances down at the funerary urn. I'm not really sure if Los has turned evil.
Barnabas looks at him like,
Uh,
we're after a child. It can't be that good, right?
and the nefarious little child sitting on that bench playing with his new alicorn. He's not winning any happy soul competitions.
Yeah, most likely not, probably, but what you gonna do? Am I wrong in thinking he's scared of unicorn?
He jumped out of the bushes and did give it quite a fright. It seemed to
Uh,
want to give him a spanking, and then it was really attacking him. I think the boy is quite hurt. Although maybe...
our Barnabas healed him
Oh.
for 11.
Oh, you've got a bit of a soft spot for the boy, don't you?
Ah,
Would have let him stew in his own...
I was a bit of a troubled child myself. Wasn't killing unicorns, but I did get my share of mischief.
Yes, once he finishes playing with the alicorn, it is something we probably shouldn't go flashing around.
Yeah, no, ever speak of again, quite frankly.
I would say about 1/3 of the Fey population would take offense to this.
Yeah.
But
But
it's not the first alicorn that I have seen.
where have you seen another alicorn?
I'm going to spend a DM point. Chaka's got a story.
Sure.
It was... Do you remember when I was talking about the great-great-grandfather that I was named after? A man of great appetites?
Yeah, right. Chagnarin.
Chagnarin Doon, yes. I
Yeah.
am Chagnarin Doon the second. Apparently I look a little like him, like in this part of the face.
Okay.
But Chagnarin took part in... let's just see that for some of the stories that I've heard, the Imperials, well, some of their early conquests were soaked in blood. There used to be, to my understanding, great herds of unicorns that wandered around the Leeward lands. They hunted them en masse.
Oh. They don't teach that in school now, do they?
No, I do believe that my great-great-grandfather may very well have either taken part in one of these scourge hunts. Fae and unicorns and, well, anything fantastical that did not fit the mold and expectations of the Imperium met their end. The alicorn looked very dead. I think it was used for something. Its power spent. It does not look like the live and rather bloody one that our little maniac is playing with right now.
knowledge. Barnabus is going to make roll knowledge arcana. Plus.
Also, I'm a little worried that that boy might get us into some trouble.
We'll have to find a way to keep control of him. We'll get rid of him. One or the other. You're right. He's not shy about them displays neither. What is... Did you send me a message?
Yeah, I was just...
Oh.
But good to know that this jar might very well be evil as well. I suggest us putting distance between here and our evil deed.
Agreed. Doubt they don't have... they've probably got friends somewhere in these woods.
Now, where are we supposed to be going?
We followed the path for a while. Imperials did get this far.
Yes, they build this road, unless this is some sort of fey road where they see whether or not you kill unicorns and set horrible traps for you further down the road.
I doubt very much they use unicorns as bait.
Yes, of course not. Somehow I think we're going to have to pay for this.
Perhaps. We'll see. Let's not make too big a deal of it till it becomes one.
I'll remember your words, and I'll remind you of them.
Yeah. Nothing I like more than hearing I told you so.
Chaga has a good bout of nervous eating. Eating lots of snacks. Eating lots of snacks on the voyage, on the journey.
All right. So you follow the road for a while until it's more of a hunting trail, and you're forced to veer off. Let's say you spend another night in the woods.
Oh, Chaga does not like this night in the woods. He is fretting. He's nervous.
30. No, you're okay for tonight.
Okay, I'm going to reset our spells.
Yeah.
Alistair finally has tucked away the alicorn in his belt, like a wand.
Okay. Travel for another almost the whole day.
Are you getting a bit closer?
We're almost there. Should be just up around this bend here. And I gotta copy the party. Alright, you bring the wagon round to this cabin. It looks pretty quiet. Oh, sorry, go to cabin. Sorry.
Will we bring all the tokens there, or?
I brought all the tokens.
Okay. Cabin. Okay.
Just cabin.
Ooh, we drove pretty close.
Yep. Yeah, you can go from farther away.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get out a little bit further away.
All right. This those with survival can make rolls.
Is this where we're supposed to go? Is this where the nocturnal hag is?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like much is going on though. Barnabus is
Okay, Chaga's gonna just
getting out.
Yeah, he's gonna get out the back and stretch, and he's stretching. Ugh. Ugh. He's got the funerary urn in his backpack. Junker puts the locking mechanism in place, the brake kind of thing. Alistair gets out and finds the nearest bushes to hide in. I think Ghost is going to do the same. Junker will join Ghost. You want survival checks?
Those who have survival, yeah, survival checks.
Junker gets a 12.
Just Junker? All right, let's see if Mort can do better. What's his bonus? Excuse me?
Ghost is a city rat, or a city Nezumi, and Chaka's got a bit of survival because he knows how to douse. He's just looking at the ground as he's stretching. Riding in the wagon is pretty bumpy, pretty difficult.
You're looking around, Chaga. You're looking around. You doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while.
No one's been here in a while. There aren't any footprints or tracks or any. Just a lot of nothing. It looks like at least some rains. You sure someone lives here?
I thought so. Let's have a look around, see. Mort gets big, just in case.
Oh, okay. All right. Chaga will take out his tower shield and he's got a scythe in the other hand. He's kind of using it as a walking stick, though, and he's walking forward. Alistair's keeping to the bushes because last time he came out of bushes, he got stabbed by a unicorn horn. And then Junker and Ghost are just sneaking wherever there's cover.
Okay. Barnabus is doing a poor job of sneaking. and Mort.
Junker gives him a little snort and kind of growls at him like he doesn't like Barnabus following.
All right. Sorry, mate.
Giving away our hiding spot, you stupid human.
Barnabus decides to just follow behind.
Chaga he sees that plan, and the two of you are gonna. I suppose your mercenary actually worked out quite well. He doesn't seem to have very many scruples, and he grows the size of a full-grown ogre.
I got other tricks too. He reaches into a bag and pulls out a flask and downs the flask. You see him, and his muscles start to bulge and veins start to pop. Yeah. All right, let's get in a fight. 35 bomb.
Is he a mutagenic Mauler?
Nope.
Oh, it's funny and horrible. And, oh my god, the strength increase going from small to large. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Chaga just wide-eyed looks approvingly towards Barnabus. If we're
everything I said about Granomir before, I take it all back.
Yeah, you might end up on the list.
Yep.
If there's an old lady in there, please don't attack her. It's who we're here to see. Hello! Chaka's like, hello! He's gonna trundle forward. Hold off there, Mortimer. Mortanian.
All right, introductions. That's fine. You're the boss.
Morty. What is the long version of your name?
Mortimer.
Mortimer. Excellent.
You can just call me Mort. Mort the sport.
Sure. What are the two Nezumi see along the side of the building? What is this? This is a chimney
looks
or
like distinctly like this. There's a chimney up top
okay.
at this point here. That it looks probably a fireplace.
Ooh, is that a cellar? Storm?
Yeah, it's probably a storm cellar.
Okay. Let me know if I can move them.
And from on this side of the wall here, right here is a window, broken.
Where?
Right here.
Right there? Okay. Junker and Ghost are going to move to the cellar. Junker's going to take a quick look into the well.
Okay, the well does have water in it. If there was a bucket, it's long gone.
Okay. Is this locked?
It is not locked.
Okay. They make note of that. Ghost is going to take a precaution and he's going to put his grappling hook, if there's a way to slip the hook between the two handles to lock the door.
Make a. Do you have disable device?
He does.
Yeah, make a roll like that just to see how well you lock it.
Okay, without tools, it
Without.
is a 25.
Okay, yeah, you're pretty sure that's going to hold. That's
okay. He'll use the rope that is attached to the grappling hook to do a couple loops through it, and
yeah, it's the only way that's someone's going through the doors. They're not opening the doors.
okay. So he'll put his temporary lock on that door. He just gives Junker a nod, and the two of them basically spent months in the under crypts and the sewers, just looting and robbing. They probably have their little. they're like covering their tracks, and they're gonna check out things later. And yeah, they're scouting this place.
Okay.
Hello. Chaga's gonna pick up a stone and huck it at the window.
Give us a second. Yeah, there.
Yeah, just the Tunizumi brothers from different mothers wandering around getting into trouble.
Can you make perception checks?
Certainly can. We've got a tool for this.
DC 18.
So apparently Ghost and Junker are distracted by something. The rat familiar, if it sees...
They're too far away, actually.
Okay. Barnabus got a 20.
Okay.
And Los is in his jar.
Yeah. So those are the high ones? Okay. After you threw the stone and hit the window, you
like Barnabus, I mean closer to pebble, not like rock. Like he was kind of like
like tap.
Yeah.
Barnabus stops after a second, goes, "I heard something. Something in there."
Hello, is anybody home?
Barnabus casts shield, not shield, mage armor.
Okay.
Interesting.
The window is broken, right?
This window's broken.
Okay.
There's no window.
Alistair's going to pick up a real rock and just chuck it at the window.
Throw it through. It shatters the window. There's no response.
He giggles a little bit. Like Chaka wants to give the boy a spanking, but he's a little worried. He's afraid of Alistair. Wary of him, at least. And he's also standing in the aura of -4. He's going to move away. Not making any friends, are we? Where's the door to this place?
It looks like it's around the side here.
What's this?
That's another window.
And that?
Also broken.
Okay, Junker and Rat are gonna, because they could be in the same square, they're gonna peek in this window.
I'm going to try and figure out how to unfog.
Yeah, fog tool, and then you just kind of do the, like you make a, hold down your right click. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I almost got it. I am not doing that. I can't unfog that little bit. Why am I having trouble with this?
Do you want to refog something?
No, I just want to unfog this. I think that's enough. Can you see the room?
I can see the room. Yeah. There's a pumpkin thing.
Yeah, you see a little pumpkin thing in there. It's.
What's it doing?
Hang on, I gotta get the right. It looks like it's trying to find a place to hide. Oh, what size is that? That's too big. It's trying to hide under the table.
So it might have. Well, I guess we're throwing stones through the window. Let it know we were here. Okay. Can Junker identify what the hell this thing is?
Knowledge nature.
Sure. Oops, that should be a +9. 28.
Okay, it is it's a leshy, and you in fact know exactly what kind. It's a gourd leshy. Something Junker is likely to keep in mind is that these creatures are known for hiding valuables in their heads.
There is a nasty conversation between the two Nitsumi about we're gonna smash some pumpkins. Smashing pumpkins should be a. Oh, Mark.
I'm sorry.
This party feels.
These aren't good creatures.
They're not.
They're not.
Are they hostile? Like a.
They defend their territory. You know that.
Okay, and does this look like this thing lives here?
It doesn't look like anyone's lived here in quite some time.
All right, they're gonna maintain their stealth. I don't know if you want a stealth from the two of them looking through the window. They're gonna see what happens. They'll take advantage of the situation, and they've shared. Yeah. Junker's shared with ghosts that they keep treasure in their heads.
Junker, you know enough about these creatures. You're not scared of it.
Okay.
You can deal with this, no problem.
Ghost is first. 28 and 23.
Okay. 28 and 23. Jeez, you guys don't know. Wow. Okay, yeah, so you're, it doesn't see you. Has no idea you're there. You know it's a plant, though, so you're...
Okay, and it's hiding.
Yeah.
And...
Or it thinks it is.
Is this a big wall, or is there a doorway, or what's going on with the rest
of this?
Oh, yeah,
I guess you can't see very well there. There's a doorway right here.
Yep.
And this is a wall, and this is curtains all up this section here.
Okay, and is this window a glass window, or just an open window?
It's at this point, it's an open window. It looks like it used to be glass.
So we could try to climb in and sneak behind the curtains?
Yep.
Okay, so I think the two of them are going to do that. I'll re-roll their stealth.
Okay.
35 for Ghost and 24 for Junker.
Holy. Okay, yeah. The pumpkin does not seem to notice you.
And can I get some unfog? Like what's behind the curtain?
Nope, wrong tool. I'm working on There we go.
Are these things scary, or is this like running into like a CR?
Like you're not scared. Like if Junker was by himself, he would fight this thing
Okay.
and take what's in its head.
Okay. Huh. This looks like some sort of living area, kitchen,
Yep.
stove. Neat.
There's a few pots and pans left, some broken dishes. There's some potatoes with the eyes have just grown out of control.
All right. What's that?
That is a door, and this is a what?
This is a door as well?
That's a door as well. And you're guessing just from the layout, that's probably the door to outside.
Okay, given that Ghost is sneakier, he will be the one. He'll just like put a claw up to Junker, and he'll sneak over to the door, and he'll quietly open the door.
Okay. Stealth check.
27.
Yep.
Okay, Ghost, the Mizumi rogue / magus, will wave to the party.
Mort just snaps his big fingers and
Okay,
what?
he just
Points.
goes quiet.
All right.
Ghost will go over and listen at the door.
Make a perception check.
He gets a 27.
Yeah, you hear shuffling in that other room. Probably a couple small creatures.
Okay. He's gonna wave Junker over, and the two of them. Is this table big enough for the two small creatures to hide underneath?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so the two of them are gonna hide underneath, and then I think Ghost will take like a plate or something, some object in the room, and just chuck it out the door, the open door.
Mother! You hear something some shock from out front, but this way. He's gonna shrink down. I gotta see if that's spell-like or supernatural because it's a point. Probably important to note whether he needs to speak to do it. Supernatural. Mm-hmm.
So it's a complex action.
Complex action.
2 actions. Yeah. Okay, there's another thing being thrown out, like some sort of plate or dish.
Okay. Mort's going to make a stealth check. And when he is small, it is significantly better. No surprise. 31. Mort kind of appears at the door. You didn't even hear him coming.
Oh, he's sneaky too. This is Junker, and so he impressed Junker with being in big form for a very long time. He just now impressed Ghost with how well he snuck. Ghost actually like puts his hand out from under the table where they're hiding. He goes 2 and points at the door, and 1 and points back into the room.
You get a thumbs up from the little dirty gnome.
Yep.
And he'll
Chaga's a rattling.
Yeah, he kind of he looks back and sort of gives like the stop signal to the group back here.
Okay. Chaga goes like this. He kind of awkwardly shifts his scythe into his hand with his tower shield, and he's like pointing at the window, and
he just points Like, you...
Chaga just shrugs and looks at Barnabus. Alistair is going to sneak to the window. He wants to see what's going on. And Alistair's sneakiness... Oh, is this a sneaky party, Mark?
It might be, as long as the humans stay back.
Oh, you got a nat 1. You might have touched the pain. Well, 13.
13?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He's like, looking up through the window.
Make perception checks for Junker, Ghost, and Alistair.
Junker, 16, Ghost, 15, and Alistair, 2.
Alistair doesn't know, but something has startled the Leshy in the front room.
Okay.
You guys heard Alice. Someone's coming in from the side window.
Okay. I think we're going to sneak to the edge of the curtain.
Okay.
Alistair is like still just now that he's in his position, he's just looking like waiting for something to happen.
Is he looking in?
Yep.
Okay. As soon as you pop your head up, you see a little pumpkin thing, and it's throwing something at your head. It's bonus to attack. You got. It's almost total. It's not total cover. It's so I guess plus 40 your AC.
Yeah, it's probably flat-footed cover, right? I didn't see it.
Yeah, flat-footed cover. Yeah.
So AC,
unless you don't have uncanny dodge or anything like that.
No, AC 19.
AC 19. All right, the bonus to hit.
Yeah, the anti-paladin witch is not built for front-end combat.
Beware. You're going to be afraid now. Ooh. Natural 1. Miss. Critical miss.
What the fuck?
Okay. Your unarmed damage to self. Okay. It's going to do...
It stubbed its head into the table.
It's got a slam attack, so let's see if it even does 1 damage. Does 1 damage to itself. It went to throw and like hit its arm on the table. It's like, oh!
What was it throwing?
But it threw like a small pod or a seed or something.
Okay,
almost looks like a pit.
Alistair's laughing at it.
Okay.
I think that's initiative.
Yeah, that's gonna be initiative.
Because the rats want to go.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just replace Omicron with Leshy. Actually, we'll call them the Pumpkin Kids. Because
Mark, you're just trying to make us feel bad. They are super cute. I have a feeling this party is a little more murder hobo than the other party.
Even more than Slake in the gang.
You know what? If this continues, I think Chaga might switch teams.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Nope.
All right. So first, ooh.
Jalinda's not on there, right?
No, Jalinda's no.
Oh my god, did Alistair win initiative again? That's stupid! This is what he says. Twisted little Alistair is going to fire his light crossbow through the window at the creature.
And he's got partial covers, plus 2.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Next counter is with kitten and puppies. Okay, Alistair hits an AC 26.
That's a hit.
1d6 plus 1. It's not a lot of damage. 3 damage.
Okay, you hurt the thing.
Barnabus.
Barnabus. He's... Oh, shit. Gonna come this way. He's gonna wait for Mort to go. He's gonna move and ready to move after Mort goes.
Okay. Ghost is going to just sync up with Junker.
Okay.
Readying all of his actions for when Junker goes.
All right.
Chaga is going to come over to the window to check on the boy. He's slow moving and can get there and... What do you see there, Alistair? What are you laughing at? I guess Alistair fired, reloaded, and is just like laughing at it, like he's not.
Chaga, you can see the little pumpkin thing trying to hide poorly.
Yeah, he's not sure what that thing is. Chaga just
knowledge feature.
Nope. Chaga spent a lot of skill points in all of the occult skills because he has them all unlocked. So yeah, he doesn't have skill points in some of the basic things.
Oh, you're that kind of cleric. I got you. Took that shit all day for
Los. Chaga's not telling Los he needs to come out. I don't think Los needs to come out for the pumpkin head thing.
That 3 damage you did to it seemed to hurt it. It felt it wasn't a scratch. It hurt.
Junker and so you should have never. Junker should have never figured out that there was treasure inside this plant thing's head, because the two of them are like ninja squatting out. There's a single move. They both move at 30.
I just pictured them like bounding over each other.
Yep.
Like just.
Yep. And there's a little rat peeking out from the cowls of Junker's robe, and Junker's now threatening it with his long spear, which means that also Ghost is threatening it, so the two of them are flanking the creature.
Okay.
Ghost fires an arrow, hits AC 20-ish.
That hits.
Okay. Is it flankable?
It is flankable. It is not sneakable.
Okay. So 6 damage from Junker's arrow.
Okay.
Or sorry, from Ghost's arrow, and then Junker nat 20s it with the spear.
Not critable.
Okay. For 6 damage from the spear.
Okay. The spear skewers its head.
Yep.
You pull it out, and the whole head falls apart, and the thing just falls limp.
Yeah.
It is a...
Alistair's grinning at the murder rats.
State. Was that... No, not disabled.
Then it's Mortimer after this.
And Mortimer is going to...
Oh, where do these things go?
Oh, is Mortimer... when do they go?
Yeah.
Why am I looking at a different one here? What happened? I thought I put them on Leshy.
You may have used a different B team or A team initiative.
Oh, I don't... Oh, I hope I didn't do that.
Okay. I didn't delete them, so...
Okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. Did I don't know what happened. We're gonna put them... we'll put them at the bottom. It's fine. They don't have
Leshy?
Yeah.
They're at a +3?
They're at a +3, yeah.
Okay. Alright, I think something got screwed up on that initiative sheet, but so let's see. Junker and Ghost went. Chaga, it's Mort's turn. It's the Leshy, then Mort.
All right, the Leshy. They are not very smart creatures, and tactics are not their thing. Hop out. Does not like. This one does not like the rat. This one does not like the laughing child in the window.
There are more of them.
All right. I gotta see. What is the range of this attack? Okay, I don't even know. Okay. All right, we'll just call it. Oh, 10 foot. Okay. They got to get a little closer. And that guy's close enough. All right. So AC 22 on Junker.
Junker. Okay, Junker's AC is 22, but because he's adjacent or in the same square as Ghost, his AC is 23. He gains a circumstance bonus.
Little seed goes flying by you,
Nice.
and you see it land in the corner, and little vines start growing out of it. Then they just wither away. The other one on Alistair got cover from the window. Miss.
Okay, this is a carnival game for Alistair. Alistair is like, ha! And fires his crossbow. Hits 26.
Hits. That's a hit.
For 5 damage from his crossbow.
Okay.
He will reload and fire again.
All right.
This time it's at a plus 4. Hitting AC 9. He swears when he misses. Hold still!
Okay. Next up
Barnabus.
is Mort.
Oh yeah, Mort. Yeah, we skipped Mort. Sorry, Mort should have gone after the Leshies.
Mort's gonna go in. Sees those are curtains. He's gonna move past that. Yeah, just. That is as far as he can get. I'm gonna get you. He's got his club out.
Okay, Los is not summoned. Chaga's just, I guess, supervising the stupidity.
Barnabus is gonna look in, goes, "All right, kill the pumpkins." What the fuck? And we'll call it his bard song because why not?
Yep. Ghost and Junker, I guess, will reposition. Oops. They will step to provide a flank with Mort, just in case they don't end this thing. The arrow from Junker, and then the attack with a spear from. Arrow from Ghost and the spear from Junker. 1d6 plus 4 from Ghost, assuming AC 22 hits for 5 damage. That arrow kind of plinks into the pulpy flesh of the creature's head, and Junker with a naked 14, AC 18. Okay. Plunging his spear as effectively as he can for 7 damage.
It is just teetering. You've cut off one of its arms, and it's.
Okay, Ghost will take his second attack because they stepped. No, Junker will take his second attack to aid Ghost. No, that's a complex action. My bad. AC 10.
Misses.
Okay, and then the second attack from Junker from the spear, AC 10. Okay, so they miss on their second attacks.
Okay. Yeah, this thing's ready to fall over.
Okay, it's their turn though.
It is their turn, and they are not that bright. Leshy 2 is going to try in feign to throw its. It's not smart. Make your attack of opportunity as it tries to hit you with a.
Okay, plus flank. AC 17. I think it is complex. We could double check. 4 damage from the spear.
Puts it down. Does not get to throw. This one going toe to toe with Alistair. Basically going for 20s, I think, with your cover. Misses. It misses. Stepped, missed, and now it's running back into this room.
No, simple actions are they're a 1 action.
Oh.
You can aid.
So you can attack, and that last attack that's probably not going to hit, aid?
Yep. It's under simple.
That's a thing. That's a new tactic that will come into play.
Well, I think with his second attack, when he's at only a +1 with his spear, he's going to help Junker fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. Where did that other one go? Sorry, I was looking at.
Sorry, it stepped through and then ran into this
room. Okay.
This looks like a shitty extension that was put on the building. Like the rest is kind of stone. This back part's almost like a shed.
Give me a boost.
Oh, if I must. Alistair is going to ready a climb check through the window, and Chaga gives him a boost. Barnabus.
Oh, Barnabus comes walking in tentatively. Oh, is it safe?
Hoist me up!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Los doesn't come out of his thing. Chaga's going to just basically lift the kid.
Okay, you lift him up and put him in.
Okay. Chaga's strength right now with his meal black cords is 22, so I think he can lift the little guy.
Yeah.
No problem. He'll drop his scythe to do that. Pick him up, drop him.
Okay.
And then pick up his scythe. I think then Alistair, his ready to action goes. You
guys, the door is open so you can see in here.
Reloads. He's like,
Fee, fi, fo, fum!
He's like gleefully reloading his crossbow. Hey! Hey! He's trying to get its attention.
It thinks it's hiding. It just ran in the other room and covered up like this. Go ahead.
AC 14.
That's a hit.
For 2 damage, just grazing it.
You're slowly skewering, you're kebabbing the pumpkin boy.
Okay, so that was a reload, a fire, and then he'll reload again.
Yeah, okay.
Ghost and Junker. Ghost says to Barnabus,
they have treasure in their heads.
And they're going to threaten. Okay, first is going to be a arrow from Ghost. He hits. He does 1d3 plus 3 damage for 4. And then Junker attacks. AC 17 does 5 damage with his spear. So a total of 9 from their first attacks.
5. Oh, shit. What did I just do? How do I undo what I just did? Oh, okay. So you did 5 damage with the spear?
Yeah. Total of 9. 4 damage from the arrow and 5 damage from the spear.
Yeah, you put him down.
They're so stupid! Comes Alistair. Hold on a second, Alistair. Don't do anything rash. Chaga's gonna walk around. Junker and Ghost are gonna try to figure these things out.
All right. Barnabus like, oh, this really does have treasure in his head.
Does it have like a thing that just like
Yep.
like it's a car
It's
pumping
exactly
and
when
it
it
just
pops off,
pops off?
and
Okay.
it's like they can store stuff in there.
Hold on, Alistair. Ghost and Junker don't see any reason why to kill these things. They're just going to take what's inside their head.
All right, Barnabus has no objection to killing them. Mort doesn't care.
Chaga's going to go over and try to stop Alistair from murdering the thing. We've already killed one thing today on this trip. Can you just calm down, lad? He kind of sticks his tower shield between him and the boy.
I want to see what's inside.
Yeah. Mortimer, could you dig around?
Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, look, he's got a lid. Mortimer picks him up and flips him upside down and starts shaking him.
Alistair is laughing.
And a few coins are falling out. Yeah, there's stuff in their heads. Some of it doesn't look valuable, but...
Okay, we rob the Leshies?
You rob the Leshies. Okay, so after you rob the Leshies, did you search the rest of the house too?
Yeah, we might as well. See if anyone lives here or any sign of this nocturnal hag.
It doesn't look like anyone has been here in quite some time. I'm getting rid of that because that does not make sense. Taking away some of your treasure because it doesn't make sense.
Sure. It's got a great sword in its head?
No, it had a loaf of bread. I'm like, what? No, some of the stuff you find in the house. One of the Leshy had a potion in its head.
Okay.
One of them had between the other two, they had a few gold coins and some silver pieces. You want all the salvage again?
Yeah, why not? The salvage is fun.
I'll just paste it all in treasure. Yeah, it wasn't. Oh, for crying out loud, Mark. What did I just do? Here we go.
Or like a low-level character in a video game where you just walk into the house and you just start taking everything regardless of the value.
This is like an evil version of Antiques Roadshow.
Ding dong, I have your stuff.
Did you what happened here? What is going on? The other stuff I put down, did you do anything with that?
What are you talking about?
I put down a list of things in treasure and party gear.
Are you in the wrong section?
No, I'm in the right section.
Are you a master of puppets or the other group?
Oh shit! Oh, I'm in the wrong. I'm in the wrong section. There it is. I'll just add this to the bottom.
This includes the stuff we found in their heads?
This includes the stuff that you found in their heads. Some ale. A couple of them. Some wax. There's a bedroll, bag of salt. It's the potion of enlarged person, though. That's
okay. Chaga will take that. He's,
I think, the only one who'd want it, really.
Yep. Unless, Alistair wanted to be big, but I don't think there's any.
So do you guys? It's getting near the end of the day.
I think Junker and Ghost are going to check out the basement to make sure there's nothing horrible in there.
Okay. You check out the basement. It is indeed just an empty cellar.
Okay.
There's some broken barrels that you could maybe take if you wanted that, but nothing worthwhile really.
Is there a barrel big enough that we could stick the 3 leshies inside?
Yes, there is.
Okay, so we get a barrel. We put the barrel outside the door. And we stick the leshies inside.
Okay.
We'll just jam them.
Just jam them in the bottom.
We'll use this, I don't know, one of the bags of nails and the hammer to nail the barrel shut.
Okay.
Ghost and Junker look at each other like, job well done. And then go back to joining the party. We'll pull the wagon up, at least so we could hear the horses. We'll untie the horses and have the wagon sitting in front of this window. And we'll let the horses... We'll tie them up near some grass, I guess.
Barnabus is sitting at the table and he looks just defeated right now.
You were expecting her to be here, weren't you?
I was. I don't know where to go from here.
And, Junker just made a big circle on the table, and Ghost translates.
We start searching tomorrow. Radial search.
Yeah, I suppose we've got the food for it. We'll stay and see if we can find her best we can, but it's a big forest.
I'd like to fight more of those creatures that have treasure in their head. That's 2 creatures that have treasure in their head. Unicorns and... What did you call them?
They're called
Lunchies? Oh, I thought they were called lunchies.
I can honestly picture that character. I'm having my unicorn steak and my lushy salad. It's going to be delicious.
He doesn't have the skills for that.
Yes.
Barnabus catches Chaga, like, pursing his lips while he's, like, looking at the kid. You don't think Chaga likes Alistair too much. The rats don't seem to care.
All right.
Because Barnabas promised them treasure.
Okay. Worst case scenario. We don't find him. We go home. We still got some treasure. It's not a total loss. A few days in the fucking woods, though.
Oh, yes, at least we have indoors. As grimy as it is.
That stove still looks like it'll work.
Yeah, we'll try. We'll put you down right here.
Barnabas opens one of those casks of ale.
Is it still good?
Nope, it is skunky as hell.
That seems to have gone rancid.
Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. I got some whiskey.
Don't throw it out, though. Don't throw it out.
Oh. Why?
I'll prepare a spell tomorrow to make it all nice.
Oh, right, priest.
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
If I thought of it, I should have prepared it for today, but instead I wanted a light spell. Yes, I know.
Oh.
Yes, I know, Los. You can. And Mortimer notices that he touches something in the backpack that he put down, like it was very breakable. Yes, I know, Los. You can see in the dark, but oh, I've got a capital idea. Why don't you keep watch over us while we sleep tonight so that we don't have to do that boring old thing of dividing time and being all tired and cranky?
That is a capital idea.
No problem, boss. Mortimer sees Liv's calf come out of the out of the urn, and I don't know if now's the time for questions or
So more like that's twice now. Anybody gonna explain that?
well, it's partially the reason why we're out here. Los, meet Mortimer. Hi, Mortimer. I'm
I'm not.
Los.
I'm not shaking his hand. I'm Mortimer. Is he really a ghost?
Yeah, I think so. Are you
A
really
good
a strange humanoid of light?
He's looking at everybody else. No.
Oh. Oh, well then. Oh, look, dinner. Oh, yeah.
So he got hit in the head and died. That's what happened.
No, Los was... he was my friend.
Okay.
I'm Barnabus's friend, too.
Mort is actively trying to stay away from the ghost. No.
Isn't that right, Barnabus? Give me a hug.
No. It's all right. You can have enough hugs from you.
Los laughs.
That's all right.
Then he sort of inverts as he's just walking around. I'll stand guard.
Appreciated. Very much so.
He goes flying through the walls, and then his head pops back into the wall. I could go through walls!
Okay. Well, I guess that could be handy.
Yeah, yes. Chugga packs the weird thing or whatever is in the backpack. He keeps it near him as he works the stove.
So
he's gonna take profession's chef, I think.
I think he should, quite frankly.
Yep, he's always had servants to cook for him, but
yeah, no, he's got to learn.
With his wisdom, 18 wisdom, he could probably make a good chef.
Yep. Yeah, he would actually. Profession chef. All right. Unless there's any other conversations, Barnabus has a book.
Nope, Chaga will serve food until people stop eating. Where's a good spot?
Barnabus starts a... No, he doesn't start a fire. Mortimer starts a fire in the fireplace.
You know,
Yeah, no problem.
You can't act like that in the city.
Like what?
Jumping out at things and attacking them because they call you evil. You'd have a thicker skin than that, Alistair.
It deserved it. It was a stupid horse, and I wanted its alicorn.
Chaga, sweaty from cooking, and he's got half of his full plate off and like kind of stripped down to his leggings. He just sits down in a chair like, you try.
Listen up, mate. There are codes of behaviour that are expected in a civilised society, and when you do not obey those codes, they fuck you up.
Who made the codes?
At this point, one would argue the Imperials did, but some of them are just what we call social contracts.
Why do the Imperials make the codes?
They're big fans of order.
Why do people listen to their codes?
Because if they don't, they take away their freedom, and sometimes they kill them. You want to get killed?
No.
You want to be put in a cage?
I want to understand why everyone listens to them. Okay, violence. They'll kill us if they don't listen. If we don't listen to their codes. Got it. Might makes right.
You know what? End of the day, that is the actual history lesson I will give. And yeah, end of the day, that's what it is. Big fucks small. That's how the world works.
Sounds like everyone's afraid of the codes and the punishment. I see. Fear makes right. Ah.
Now you get it.
That horsey thing. It looked at me. I didn't like the way it looked at me.
Yeah, no, it's he's looking at Chaga. Suppose it wouldn't like you.
I didn't ask to be this way.
Right, I know. Thing is, sometimes you've got to act like what we're not. Keep it hidden.
You want me to lie?
Yeah, that's exactly what I want you to do.
Okay. For you, Barnabus, I will lie.
You hear that? He'll lie for me. That's not a compelling argument, but it'll do for now. I'm gonna get some sleep.
Nighty night, Barnabus.
Oh, you know, just remember there's a ghost watching it for us.
Alistair shivers at that. He's probably in the last 15 days or so had Los accidentally fly through him.
Yeah.
So he finds his way over to the fireplace and kind of plunks down in front of the fireplace and will set up his bedroll there and just curls up and falls asleep like he
Mort spent some time like just out in the yard. He took some old furniture that wasn't quite broken and just started throwing it in the air and taking his club and smashing it to pieces because that's fun for him.
You're dropping your left elbow.
What?
Your left elbow when you swing, you're dropping it. You should keep it up.
Why?
Try it.
Fine. Try it. Try it. He tries it. Oh. Alright, fine. If it helps me smash a head. Not gonna thank you because I would have figured it out anyway.
Throws his knicker a little bit. He goes flying away from them. I think I startled the horses.
Yeah, the horses.
He gives you a smile and a little wink and then goes diving into the cellar.
Just shivers. Oh, fuck.
Like it was a swimming pool and then kind of comes popping out of the wall. And I can fly through walls.
Yep, we know that. That's, All right. Oh, what did I miss here? What? Sorry, I'm just reading Fox's comments. You know it would take only 45,000 gold to make a 20-hit die Leshy. That's actually kind of funny.
Okay, Los will keep watch here. He can poke out of these three walls 30 feet away. He's got kind of a radius around the fireplace. So he'll stay outside and kind of watch through the walls.
All right. Nothing disturbs anyone that evening, except for young Alistair. Alistair, you're having a dream. And it was a fun dream. You were killing that unicorn again. But this time it didn't die right away. You were able to herd it for a little while. Make it supper. Oh, what have we here?
What the?
You see an old woman.
What map are we on?
We're going to cabin deux.
Cabin the second. Okay.
I will hang on. I'm gonna grab the unicorn.
Who are you? You're not supposed to be here. This is my kill.
Oh, it's all yours, young man. I wouldn't dream of taking away anything of yours. What is your name?
I am Alistair, first of his name, Emperor of everything.
Oh, well, that is a fancy name. I am Madam Magda, and this is my humble home.
Magda? Humble?
Yeah, you look around, you've never been here before, but there's a shack behind you. It's an old wagon that's the wheels falling off.
This place is a shithole. Why do you live out here?
Oh, just an old woman. I can't afford a great castle like no doubt the Lord of Everything has.
I just haven't picked out my castle yet.
Oh,
I have lots of castles. All the castles. All the Emperor's men and their little horses will do what I say.
is that your dream, little
Yes.
Alistair?
Although I don't think I'm destined for this world. It's too... I find it uneasy here.
And what world do you think you would prefer?
One that is blessed by darkness. One where there are no fear. And one where there are none of those lawful types wandering around in the shadows.
Oh, there are many worlds like that. Would you like to learn of them?
Yes. Yes, I would. I suppose an emperor should know about the worlds that he conquers.
Well, yes, he should. She comes a little closer. Do you like cookies, young man?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, she reaches into her skirt and she's got a little apron. She reaches in and pulls out a chocolate chip cookie.
What's this?
It's a cookie. Chocolate chip.
What is... chocolate chip precious?
Sorry. I really was doing Golem. He's like,
What is this chips of chocolate?
he takes it and
Delicious, yes.
he's eating it.
Your friends are... They were on their way. But this is where you need to be, Alistair.
Wait.
Quiet your mind for a moment and
hag.
feel where you are.
You're the old hag, aren't you?
Oh, I am much more important than that.
He eats his cookie and he looks around.
Swallow the cookie and be patient just for a moment. You'll find it sometimes has its rewards. Remind me again what kind of witch you are?
Alistair is a feline guardian. So he does not... He draws from the ley lines of the world.
Yep. Okay.
Which means he does not have a familiar. And
okay, Alistair.
And he casts spells like a sorcerer.
Sorcerer. You quiet your mind for just a second.
And then his patron is insanity.
Okay. You quiet your mind just for a second. And you feel it. This, wherever this is a place of power. Magical energies intersect here. And then the madness starts to show you what was. Up here on this mound, there used to be stones, symbols of the druidic faith. They've been ripped away and torn asunder.
He laughs a little bit.
Oh, you see it now, don't you?
Is that why you stay out here in this horrible place? In this shitty cabin?
No. That's why I took this place.
Oh. How many druids died?
Enough survived, though. She looks upset about that. They were fractured to begin with. I only finished what they were starting.
I killed a unicorn.
I know. And that's what makes you so very precious. Your mother would be proud.
You know my mama?
I do. You can...
She left me.
Oh, she didn't want to. She had to. With those. She tried to leave you with a wealthy family so you would know privilege, but that didn't work out now, did it, little Alistair?
They leave me in a dark place, full of undead that try to eat me.
Yes, and for that, what do you think you deserve?
I want to punish them.
There's a good boy. Have another cookie.
And the ones that survive can serve and grovel at my feet.
Ambition. Very, very good sign. Yes, your mother would be very pleased with how you've raised yourself.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Who
You
needs
survived what few ever could.
Who needs a father when I have the Mother of Shadows?
Yes. But do not turn your nose up at guidance. You do not know everything yet. Do not command everything yet. Use those who will allow themselves to be used for your own ends. And you will find great success.
You mean those people I travel with?
They have not allowed you to die thus far?
So I lie to them and be a good boy.
Until you don't have to. It's really just a matter of time, isn't it? What is it your friend told you about the world?
Barnabus?
Mm-hmm.
He's always telling me things. He thinks he knows everything.
Does he?
No. But he knows lots of stupid things. Sometimes they're